Yes.
It's time now. All right. I am Emmanuel Chimeze. I'm the founder of the Poets Workshop Global. Um, it's nice having you all today for our Spotlight show. And we'll be having a wonderful guest from India, Vashudhara Jadhav. She has been a wonderful personality and also a lovely one. And I'm so grateful, I'm so honored to have her in our midst. So for now, we'll start by introducing ourselves. First of all, I'm Emmanuel Chimete from Nigeria. I'm an experimental poet. I've written my works um, internationally in USA, in India, Tariva Magazine, in UK, Wilson Poetry Anthology, and presently my anthology will be published titled Echoes of a Fading Star in UK. Yeah, so that's all about me. I'm an experimental poet and I'm just 25 years old. Thank you. So,
Okay. It's very nice.
yeah.
You are always very enthusiastic person, and you are doing lots of activities for like our like I and the other poets. So this is a very good platform for us. And let's start our lectures. Otherwise, we wait for 2 minutes.
All right. Okay. Ma'am, please can we introduce ourselves?
What's that?
Let's introduce ourselves.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, welcome all of you. So, first of all, namaskar and warm greetings to all. So, I am Mrs. Vasundhara Jadhav from India, and you already know about that India is a multilingual country. So, I am also multilingual writer, obviously poetess, because this is a poetry talk show, and this I'm writing in Marathi, Hindi, and English. So, it is truly an honor to be here today, so, all the way from India, representing the rich literary culture of Maharashtra, because Maharashtra is a very beautiful state from India, and our Maharashtrian people, we have a Marathi language, and so I wrote Marathi poetry and writing also. So, I think I thank the organizers of this wonderful Nigerian poetry talk show for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. In India, actually, the poetry flows in many languages, like the soulful abhangas in Marathi and dohas of Kabir in Hindi, and the beautiful verses of English poets who connect us with the world. And poetry for us is not just literature, but life itself, a rhythm that unites hearts across borders. So today I am delighted to join you in this celebration of words to share in the spirit of poetry. So that belongs not to one nation but to all humanity. So tonight we gather here. I hope that so many people I want to for this session, but it's okay. So let's start our session.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
think?
Ma'am?
Yes, okay.
Hello?
I'm audible properly.
Hello?
Hello, I'm audible properly.
Yes, you are. You are.
Okay, so we can start our session.
Yeah, we can. We can. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Um, okay. All right. I can see Jayashri. Please, can
Hmm.
I see you properly? Can I see your video? And please, can you introduce yourself? Hello, Jayashri. Okay. Okay. Hello, Jayashri. Okay. Okay. First of all, we will be asking questions. We'll be asking you questions, ma.
I
As
think
our initial,
uh, I think first I want to explain this subject to everyone. What is actually a dream and how it dance, and then we will start our interaction session. What do you
oh,
think?
yeah. That's be good. That would be good.
Okay, so first we'll discuss about what is actually subject, what is mean by dream dancing, what is the concept behind of that, and what is the meaning of that, and then we will start our interaction session. So it is better to be better conversation.
Yeah. It's better. It's better. It's
Okay,
better.
so I
Yeah,
start here.
yeah. You can start. You can go ahead, ma. You can go ahead.
Okay, okay. So thank you all of you for here and give me your ears here. So tonight we gather beneath the vast sky of dreams, a space where silence turns into melody. So where imagination takes its first breath and where every heart remembers how to dance again. Right, so welcome to When Dream Dance. This is our very beautiful subject that when dream, our dream is dancing. So this is very interesting. So let's discuss about that. So I'm so grateful to see you all of here tonight, and this space, this movement is dedicated to something we often forget in the rush of everyday life. That's our dreams, the quiet one, the wild one, and the ones we have held on to since childhood. Right now, every dream begins softly, almost fragile, like a whisper we are not sure we should say out loud. But when we give the dream a voice, when we let it move and take shape, it transforms, and that transformation is the dance. The dance of creativity is everywhere, in words that become poetry, or in prose or short story, anything, any literature part, that words become that one. In rhythm, that becomes music. The brush stroke, that becomes art. So even in conversation, when one thought sparks another. So that too is the kind of dance. Think of the northern lights, you know that word, that aurora borealis. Okay, so northern lights, that it has many colors. It's a very beautiful colors in that. It's like a purple, green, and other colors. So that colors are really very mesmerizing, and the shifting colors that light up the sky. That's what creativity feels like: alive, moving, unpredictable, and breathtaking. And just like the night sky holds endless stars, our imagination holds endless possibilities. Right? Am I right?
Yeah,
Uh,
you.
so, but here, the most beautiful part is that dreams are not meant to stay hidden. They're meant to be shared. When we share them, we inspire others. When we listen, we connect. And that's what tonight is about: connection through creativity. This is not just a talk show, it's a gathering of poets, thinkers, storytellers, and dreamers who remind us of what's possible when we dare to imagine. Each voice you will hear tonight carries a piece of a dream, and together those pieces create something bigger and something that moves all of us. So, as you listen, I invite you to let your own imagination wander. Let your own memories and dreams rise to the surface. So maybe tonight you will rediscover a part of yourself you had forgotten, or find a spark you have been waiting for. Right? Because here in the space, dreams don't just stay in mind, your dreams is a dance. You know, I like to think of a dream as a seed, tiny, fragile, easy to overlook, but packed with infinite possibility. If we plant them, if we nurture them, they grow. Sometimes into flowers, sometimes into trees, sometimes into whole forests we never imagined. And just like a seed reach towards the light, our dreams reach towards expression. They don't like staying hidden. They want to move and they want to take shape in words, in rhythm, in art, in story. And that movement, that transformation, that's the dance. What I love that the dream don't just grow when we keep them to ourselves. They grow even stronger when we share them. One person's dream can spark another's, and together, all those sparks create a kind of garden, colorful, alive, and inspiring. So tonight, think of this stage as a garden of imagination. Every voice you will hear, every performance you will see is a seed that has grown into something beautiful. And maybe, just maybe, you will
Yeah.
feel one of your own seeds stirring again, ready to grow. So, when you think about it, every invention, every story, every piece of art began as someone's dream. Nothing starts fully formed. It always starts as this little spark in someone's mind. And dreams have this beautiful way of connecting us back to our inner child, reminding us of wonder, curiosity, hope. Remember when we were kids and nothing felt too big or too strange to imagine? Dreams bring us back to that place. Of course, sometimes they feel impossible. We doubt them, we hide them. We feel ourselves maybe one day, but there is magic. Creativity gives them wings. The moment we dare to express a dream in words, in music, in dance, it stops being just a thought, it becomes alive. And that's what tonight is all about. Celebrating those fragile beginnings and watching them take flight. And that dance isn't just a movement, it's a soul expressing what words sometimes can't. That's why it touches us so deeply. Because it bypasses logic and goes straight to your heart. Creativity works the same way. It's a universal language, whether it's spoken in words, sung in music, painted on a canvas, and moved through the body. It speaks to every single heart in this room. And just like everyday dancer carries their own rhythm, every dreamers carry their own voice. No two are the same. That's the beauty of it. Tonight you will see and hear that variety. You'll witness dreams finding their rhythm, their way of speaking, their way of dancing. Because at the core, the act of creating is an act of courage. It's a stepping into unknown, into vulnerable space of what if, and daring to make it visible. That's what this night is all about. Honoring not just the dreams that grieve, but the courage it takes to let them be seen, to let them dance. So as we come to the close of tonight's journey, that I want to leave you with this thought. When we share dreams, they no longer belong to just one person. They inspire others. They ripple outwards, sparking courage, creativity, and hope in place we may never see. Stories and art remind us that we are not alone in what we feel, in what we imagine, or in what we long for. That's the magic of creativity. It builds bridges, bridges between culture, between generation, and most importantly, between hearts. And that's what this shows has truly been about. Not just performing, not just watching, but listening, connecting, celebrating together as a dreamers, as a dancer, as a creator, as a community. So, first of all, think what is the symbolism and imagery, and how they help to us to shape our dream, and how to dance on on a paper. So, that is the importance of symbolism and imagery in poetry or any writing. So, you know that when I think about dreams and creativity, I think any images. The night sky, vast, endless, filled with stars, remind me of infinite imagination. Each star is like an idea. Think about that. Each star is like an idea waiting to be noticed, waiting to guide us somewhere new. And the aurora borealis, the concept of the aurora borealis, that is the northern lights. that those shifting colors that dances across the sky. To me, that's inspiration. It moves, it flows, it changes, just like a creativity itself. Sometimes soft, sometimes fierce, always alive. Dance too is more than movement. It's a transformation. It's a growth. It's expression. It's how a dream hidden inside finally step into the light. And then there is the spark. One tiny spark. So small you might overlook it. But give it air, give it courage, and it becomes fire. That's what an idea can do. It can light up not just your world, but the world of everyone who sees it. That's why we are here tonight to honor the spark, the colors, the dance, the dream, and to remember that imagination, once expressed, can change everything. So, as we move through tonight, I want to ask you something. That think about a dream you once had, maybe from childhood, maybe from last week, from today's morning. So, if you made that dream dance, what would it look like? Would it move fast or very or gentle like a breeze? Each of our that participants, so all that listener tonight is showing us that a dream in a motion, what started as a quiet thought or a fragile spark has grown into something you can see, feel, hear tonight. And here is the thing, creativity isn't just for an artist. It's not only about painting or dancing or performing on a stage. Creativity lives in all of us, is the way we imagine, the way we solve problems, the way we hope for something better. So everyone dreams, everyone expresses. Since we are celebrating poetry tonight too, let me ask you, if your dream were a poem, what would it say? What it whisper? Would it shout? Would it rhyme? Or simply flow like a music? As you listen to me, I hope that courage stirs something in you. I remind her that your own dreams and your own poetry are waiting to be heard. Okay, so we know you know that I would love to bring you into this movement with me. So if your dream could speak in poetry, just one line, what would it say? It doesn't have a rhyme. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, just word, an image, a feeling. Put it into a chat box. I want to know about your dream, your idea. Please put it in your chat box so I can read it. That it is not, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a just word, an image or a feeling. Take a second. Close your eyes if you want. Think of that dream. Now, if anyone feels brave enough, I would love for you to share a single line of your dream poem with us. It could be as simple as, like, I want to fly. My dream is a candle in the dark. Please. Dream is just imagination of reality. Very good. And then one day I will fly up high above the mountains. Very nice. That is your dream. Very nice. One more. What is dream and how to give the way to your dream in creativity? Use the metaphors and personification for that to express your dream. Like I am a seed waiting for a light. I am a song searching for its voice. Like that. Please, anybody else? I don't want to stay below. I want to soar in the sky. Very nice. Very nice. If we think that my dream is I want to become very famous, I want to become very rich, I want to become very richest person in the world, this is the prose line. It's a simple imperative sentences. But when we try to write it into creative way, in a poetry way, so this line is very beautiful. So what I don't want to stay below, I want to soar in the sky. like that. I want to become a very rich and very famous and very that famous man or a woman in the world. That is a very nice concept. So my dream is to see my dreams become more than just to be a reality. Very nice. Deborah says, my dream is to see my dreams become more than just to be a reality. Very nice. And more than just dream. Yes. My dream is the sunrise that paints the world in endless possibilities. Very nice. Very nice. Mhm. And then more than just dream, my dream is sunrise. This is also very good way to express our dream. I don't want to stay below. Yes, I don't want to stay below. I want to live into the sky. That is the I soar into in the sky. This is also very nice concept. Anybody else? Okay, I'm a river quietly finding my way. Then I'm kite waiting for the wind. I'm fireballs hiding in the matchbox. Like this, it's playful and energetic. So, I'm a question still searching for its answer. I'm a heartbeat that dreams of being drum. Like that. Anybody else? Use single word also. A single word, single sentence. It's a very nice. Campbell, then Barrow, Debarrow. It's very good ideas. Anybody else? My dream is to soar high like the eagle and never crawl like an ant. Right. It's literally irony. It's one of these it's topmost and the one of it's on the ground. Very nice. Something different. What is your dream actually? It's a when a dream dance means the moment a hidden dream takes life. The dreams begin softly like a whisper, but when we express them in poetry, art, or any form creativity, they move, they connect, they inspire, and their transformation is the dance. My dream is a race filled with trials and failures and success. It's good. It's inspiration for others. I think your dream inspire others. And what again? Next one. Dream their dreams with open eye. Nice. Dream their dreams with open eyes. And you have to that chase with your dream to achieve it, complete it. Now tell me the how do poetry and dreams connect in your writing? Poetry is like a dream written in rhythm, right? No? So how your poetry and dreams connect in your writing? That one more is one step at a time, and soon I will get there. That's what my dream to like look like. One step at a time, and soon I will get there. It's like miracle. It's like imagination. It's a very nice. So, when we are in child or when we are kid, and that time we thought that one step at a time, and soon I will get there, and whatever I want, I will be there and achieve that thing. Right? These are the good ideas. So, what do you think that how do poetry and dreams connect in your writing? How it connect? It is both came from your inner self, right? Now, from emotions and imagination. When I write, I feel as if my dreams are finding their own language and their own music. So that's why we connect it. Our dreams connect with the poetry. Otherwise, we can write the prose. It is easy, right? No, but it is very important to write into poetry. Next one is holds fast to dreams, for it dreams die. Life is broken, being the bird that cannot fly. Yes, hold fast to dreams, for it dreams die. Right? Na? If your dream, you are not doing anything, or you are not transfer your dream other in other creativity, it will be die. So try to catch it very fastly. Otherwise, life is a broken winged bird, and thus cannot fly. Very nice concept. It's Vijay Kumar. Well, I want to know about you. That please, everyone, keep your full name and your country in your comment box, so I can get it. Where are you from? Everyone, please give your name with your country name, so I can know about your country. So I stood on the bridge at midnight as the clocks were striking the hour and the moon rose over the city behind the dark church tower. So Vijay Kumar giving this very good examples, and his dreams are very interesting. Nigeria. Hello, I'm Jayashree. Huh. Please give me your country name, from where you are joined here. Okay, so we think here from just from India. Okay, one more question I want to ask you. Why do you? Okay, you can put your country and your name in the chat box, but that I will ask you question here. So, why do you think poetry is important in today's fast-moving world? What do you think? Actually, you are you are asking question for me, but now I want to engage you here. So, why do you think poetry is important in today's fast-moving world? Okay, Nigeria, India. When I'm listening to your feels like a rare blessing. Your words flow like a nectar, and your poems stir the soul with their sweetness. Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you so much. So I think today's world is very fast moving, and poetry slows us down. It makes us listen to ourselves and to others in a world of speed and noise. Poetry is the pause that reminds us we are human, and that emotions and imagination are as important as success and progress. Right? So I'm reading here, presenting here my poem. Here are lots of imaginations I used here, and that is my dream because I am from India. So, and I'm working woman. So it is, I have a household work as well as my duty also, my job also. So I'm working woman. So I always try to keep balance myself in both a life in a house and the um, working place also. So let's see the poem here. You also enjoy this and think about that imagination, what is actually in that. Okay. It is actually Marathi poem I translated for you. And this translation is very difficult because I try to keep the essence of that poem. So enjoy it. Let's see here. Yeah, so many comments. Poetry gives voice to emotion words often fail to express, reminding the world to feel, reflect, and stay human. Dreams that help your emotional or physical well-being. Right? In today's busy world, poetry gives peace to the mind, Comfort Campbell, the Nigeria. Okay, welcome. And thank you. Poetry is expressing emotions, some sentiments, and everything which we feel to express. That's why we need poetry in this fasting or moving world. Okay, let's enjoy this one poem here, that the butterfly of my mind. Okay, I read it very slowly. That's why you can understand the pronunciation, because here is the pronunciation from a different countries. People are here, so I'm presenting here, and they feel that emotion as well as the imagery, and visualize it in your eyes or in your mind. Let's see the butterfly of my mind, the butterfly of my mind. Every morning feels the same. Every morning feels the same, and each day I decide to live anew. That crimson sun hiding behind the bluish clouds, the crimson sun hiding behind the bluish clouds, I wish to steal it softly and hold it tight in my fist, like a child hiding a poppin's candy, lost like a little one in wonder. I would watch the darkness sprinkled with the stars and the moon, like a peppermint sweet, cool on the tongue and melting softly. Then I slowly open my fist again to free the eclipse that cling to each day, and let down return once more to paint my palms with the sky's fresh colors. Let me gather a handful of those hues, dip them in mist, and sprinkle them over my sari. Sari is the Indian caution. They sprinkle them over my sari on its folds, its corners, so that my heart feels bright and alive again. Let me tuck wild pink blossoms behind my ear as like earrings, and throw away the withered golden flowers of years past, and flutter like a butterfly, wild and free across the meadows. Let me step out of the lines that mark my day, run past the thumb impression at work. Let the car grows wings of wind and drives in zigzag, fearless, like in a movie scene. Let me sit close, just a little, beside my man, my husband, and for a while shake off the weight of a property, its value. Rush into the first lecture, let me feel my tired body with the old warmth of the youth again. While talking, my wandering eyes catch a fleeting glimpse, a small, forgotten, self lost in the chaos, the floor of responsibility, sticking to my bangles. Bangles, this is the accessories. So that the floor of responsibility sticking to my bangles, let me scrap it off quietly unseen, strengthen my messy brand, and pull it forward over my shoulder. For a little while, just for myself, let me sit in peace, sipping a cup of canteen tea alone. Let me drown the morning rush like a biscuit dissolve in the tea. To dissolve, to taste, to rest. Can I relax even a bit? Will a few thoughts fade away? Should I keep my phone off today? Or maybe call home midway? Ask the same routine. Did you take your lunchbox? Did you pack your school stuff? Let them to understand what time truly means in life. But then the meeting might start soon. Should I speak or stay silent? Accept the blame as always, because that's my nature. Or should I gather courage and say what I must be for all? But the tea and the courage both cool down quickly each day. The hands that dare to hold firm often remain bound, and voices muffled, unheard, isn't it? Once again. Tie the spinning top of age and lie to your feet. Keep balancing, swirling as long as you can. And through this wavering life, keep tumbling, rolling until one day you came to rest in peace. Then look again at the reddening, filtering sun as if it said, tomorrow surely. But oh, the morning poppins candy stuck untouched in a feast, and the peppermint has melted into the darkness of moonless night, living sweetly. That never quite happened. The colors of the sari have faded like the shades of age, darkened by the twilight kohl. Even those wildflowers, their lives were short, as brief as chance we once had. And so it's decided again, as always, I could never quite manage it. My mind butterflies, has folded its wings, fluttering, lost in all directions. Thank you. So anybody else can that present your own poem? Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself and present your dream poem, which has a beautiful imagery, or anybody has any question. Poetry is a muse like a nightingale. Poetry is to express emotions, sentiments, and everything which we fail to express. Anybody else to present your own poem or share your dream? You unmute yourself and present your poem. Here is in today's busy world, poetry gives peace to the mind. Exactly, because today's very fast life, it's a modern life is very fast, and poetry gives soothing life to us. It's to give peace to your mind. Anybody else? Please share your dream. Anybody else? Unmute yourself and present your own poem, your dream. Ah,
Okay,
yes.
hello. I want to just share this poem I wrote some times ago. The
Yes.
title is Soon, So Soon. Every day I struggle, unhappily I wiggle. Is there any meaning to this riddle? For sometimes I dwindle. My soul, my forgetful soul. Don't you remember the man in the boat? Don't you know what he said? Why fear when he's near? My soul, my fearful soul, so soon do you forget the lion, so soon do you tremble, for you crumble at the sight of the terrible. My soul, my weary soul, so little you see, for you cannot remember the sea, though you cannot see, though you see, you cannot see, though you read, you cannot comprehend. Why do you think you are lost when the Waymaker is right beside you? Why do you fear when the fearless is before you? The storm cannot drown you, for the maker of the rain is with you. And soon, so soon, you will triumph.
Very nice. Good.
Beautiful.
Anybody? Beautiful, beautiful poem. It's a very nice.
Yeah.
Anybody
Be-
else?
All right, I have one here.
Huh. Yes, you can.
Sanctuaries. Hello, everyone.
Huh. Yes, you can. You can.
Okay, I have one here titled Sanctuaries of Bone and Fire. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay,
Yes, yes.
all right. Whatever satisfies the soul is truth. Okay.
What, sir?
Can you hear me now? All right.
Yes, yeah.
Whatever satisfies the soul is truth. My mother called my name from the sycamore tree. Even though I dance in the fire where caresses amuse solaces, I will still see my harp dancing in the mood of pain brushes. I will still see when lashes of my father's diocese are stunted for unknown gunmen bearing suit in the name of chains, drawn to wonder. Whatever satisfies the soul is truth. Whatever satisfies the soul is truth. My life is in the hands of tomorrow, with a mouth worthy of plates given for sanctuaries, the sanctuaries for dead bones, the sanctuaries for dead bones. Sanitize the worms of deities. My eyes are gone into the yesterday of tapestries. Whatever satisfies the soul is truth. All right, I have another one, Eclipse Heart. From the organism of 10,000 eclipses, the Jupiter drums in sudden praise. The moon quails the quaking choruses into the seas of rising grace thrombosis. My hand roll the Ten Commandments, honey, whilst thou wast a coast of roasted darkness. My son runs to the ears of trees, singing, that was the joy of 1,000 years. From the organism of 10,000 eclipse, that was the joy of 1,000 years. So I'm so sorry. The place I am is a bit noisy. I don't know. Can I read it again? The second one.
Okay.
Hello.
I have
All right.
I have a poem I would like to read. Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I have a poem that I want to read.
Yes, you can. Emmanuel, your
Okay.
poem is really very beautiful. Okay, next one. Huh. You can.
Okay. Okay,
Huh.
ma. So the title of my poem is I have found the love of my life. I have found the love of my life. He holds me so tenderly, cherished me like a jewelry. I hold him in my heart so dearly. I feel his love for me naturally. Times I strayed away from him, never for once did he forsake me. Who can love me like this? I feel so much in a moment of bliss. Are you ready to hear about the love of my life? His love can never be compared to anyone's. That unconditional love can never ever be bought, which I know means a lot. This man is a man you all know, a man that loves me so much. The Prince of Peace. Without him, my life is in pieces. The Holy Savior that died for me, who never needed my apology but saved me from the clutches of sin. His name is Jesus. He is the love of my life, and I'm going to serve him for the rest of my life. So that's just a poem I wrote years back.
So very beautiful, beautiful, and it has a rhythm and the rhyming words, so it's a very nice poem. Very beautiful. Anybody else?
I also have a poem. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Comfort and I also have a poem. The poem is titled I am breaking. I am breaking, not loudly, not with scream, just quiet, slow, piece by piece. The silence sits on me like a stone. I hold the fragments of myself and wonder if they will fit together again. Part of me are gone already, blown away by fear, doubt, and all the nights I cried alone. But I am still here, still breathing, still aching, still open, even when hope feels like a lie. I don't know if I will be whole again, but tonight I let myself hurt. Tonight I let myself fall apart because even broken, I am still alive. Yeah, so that's the end of the first one. Then I have another one. A man wounded by love. The title is A Man Wounded by Love. Her shadow follows me everywhere. Even when I walk strong, my heart leaps behind me. Her laughter echoes in my skull. Her absence tastes like iron in my mouth. I eat, but the food is dust. I sleep, but her face keeps dragging me awake. I don't beg, I don't cry, where men can see, but inside the storm is loud, and it refuses to bow. They said love makes a man, but it has unmade me. They said love is strength, but it has stolen mine. Now I stand here, not broken in body, but bleeding in silence. Thank you.
Also very beautiful poem. Anybody else? So I think poetry is a universal language of the heart. So whether it is in any form, that English verses from the across the sea, and all carry the same human emotions. So poetry builds bridges between culture, just as the shows connects India and Nigeria tonight. It's amazing, and everyone is presenting your poems very amazingly, and you use your that dream in a different way. You express your thoughts and whatever you want to be in your life. You express it in your poetry. It's very nice, and this is a very we can transfer our culture, and this is the bridges between our culture. And definitely, this show is very successful to connect India and Nigeria tonight. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, it is right.
So
Okay,
anybody else?
let yeah, let me read one poem.
Yes.
Okay,
Huh.
can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, yes, yes. You can.
Okay, let me read the poem.
Huh.
It's a lovely how.
Sorry, you unmute. I think you are not audible.
Okay, okay,
You
wait.
unmute yourself. Huh. We can hear. Carry on. Vijay Kumar, you are, I think, unmute yourself and you are mute, unmute yourself and present your poem.
Okay, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, yes, yes. You can. You
Okay.
carry on. Hmm.
It's lovely how the sun shines on.
No, no. No, it's not audible properly. Vijay Kumar, sir, it's you are not audible. You are
Still,
not
I'm not
audible.
audible.
Yes, no. I think it's a range problem, internet connection problem, I think.
Okay, now just check it.
Huh.
Am I
Huh.
audible?
Yes,
Am I
yes, yes,
audible,
yes.
all of you?
Huh?
Okay.
Yes, you can carry on.
Okay, let me read. It's lovely how the sun shines on your.
No. So You are not audible. Anybody else?
There range problem, so please forgive me.
Yes. It's a internet connection problem. So anybody else? Emmanuel, we can wind up our session or what?
All right. I have a lot of questions here, but
Yes.
at the initial stage, I don't really intend reading a poem, but being the guest for today, um, I've heard some poems and they are really interesting. But I want to ask some questions from here
Yes.
as regarding your journey as a poet. Can I? Hello, can I? As regarding your
Huh.
journey. Okay, okay. I'll be back. Just okay. The first one is just give me some time, please. Okay, the first one is can you briefly tell us can you briefly tell us your journey as a writer? Can you tell us what influenced your writing as a poet?
As a poet, what, sir?
Yeah, what influenced your writing? Or what is your journey? Can you tell us your journey? Briefly tell us what influenced your writing as a
Actually,
poet.
yes, I get it. Uh, so my journey actually started when I was in school days, and that time I wrote something on my that daily routine life. It's a not so that a serious poem, but I began writing poetry in my school days. At first, it was just a way to express my small emotions and dreams. So over time, poetry became an companion and a place where I could speak freely from the heart. So that is my journey start from that until now. It is going on.
Hello?
Huh? Yes. Next one.
Okay. Okay, the second one I want to ask is um, which poets, Indian or international, have influenced your work the most? Which poets, looking at the poems you've read in India or internationally, which which poets or which
Hmm.
poem have influenced your work the more or the most?
Actually, I get it. That I like Sylvia Plath, who is a confessional poetry writer. So I like that is the way she writes. She's a confessional poetry writer. So I read it Sylvia Plath. And in India, Marathi poet, I think somebody is. Okay. In India, I read Marathi poet as well as in Hindi and Arun Kollatkar as well. Uh, Girish Karnad's poems, then Rabindranath Tagore's poems, and basically Marathi poet. Read it, and that Marathi poet that Shirvadkar and then Suresh Bhatt. Those poet, I have an influence on their poets' writings on me. And basically, in international level, Sylvia Plath, then Wordsworth, Case, and there are so many poets. So I like to read it because Wordsworth is a nature poet, so I like that. And do you know that my name is Vasundhara? So what is the meaning of that Vasundhara? Vasundhara's meaning is earth. It's earth. So I always try to connect with this earth, connect with the soil, and I always write on nature, earth, human beings, and that's why I like that Sylvia Plath, who is a confessional poetry writer, she wrote an autobiography, and as well as an Indian poet who wrote about nature and connected with the human beings I like those poets.
Wonderful.